What's up, Internet? It's your boy, Black Dildo, and I'm the creative director at xCephasx Studios, where we make animations for clothing brands and snack brands. So if you need an animation, all my information is down below in the description. Let's jump into today's video. So today's video, adam22 is getting a divorce. Now, if you had told me a couple years ago Adam was getting a divorce, I would have said why. But then with all the recent things that have been going on with him passing his wife around like some sort of bop it, I guess that's where we stand. So let's find out exactly what's really going on.
So Adam22, host of the formerly popular podcast No Jumper, is getting a divorce from his wife, Lena The Plug. His recent podcast with her was pretty hard to watch. I hate hearing about this dude's personal life.
Oh, he likes the gangbang.
He likes watching them. He doesn't want to see me in one.
It's so difficult to even find one guy.
The fact that this guy would allow his wife to get, passed around, popped in like some sort of like thrown around like some sort of girl at a chip bag, like, you know what I mean? The idea of this whole entire gangbang aspect is so strange and bizarre, and I don't really understand why a man in a masculine entity would allow this to happen. But I guess they're going to tell you, oh, we're in a new age, we're in a new time, it's 2025, we're supposed to be progressive.
Guy
Right.
that I consider worthy of putting his inside of my wife, that the idea of finding, 5, it's a little ambitious.
There's certain people where you don't mind them, but you also don't want to know what they do when they go home, and Adam is definitely one of those guys. Even though this podcast was hard to watch, I just couldn't look away. It's like watching a handicapped person try to get onto a roller coaster.
I don't understand why everybody keeps calling me a cuck just because my wife banged another guy. There's probably a whole world of women who will never want to date me once we divorce.
And you could see this divorce coming from a mile away. Adam's wife got banged by another dude on camera, and she still hooks up with the guy that she banged on camera. And Adam likes to play it off as a joke, talk about it like it's a funny thing. Maybe even it's a progressive thing, like he's the Caitlyn Jenner of swingers.
What happened here is the perfect example of what the red pill calls imprinting. This big donkey dick black nigga imprinted on Lena The Plug. He hit her with the side strokes, hit her with the back stroke, hit her with the hippopotamus double hump, to the point in which he left such a mark on her DNA that she can no longer respect her current man. Now that must tell you something about the situation. It must tell you that either Adam isn't slanging it too good. Now, there's only been ever one time where I somehow came across a video of Adam and Lena doing their thing on the hub randomly. And I will tell you right now, from what this man was putting on, he was not putting on a clinic. He clearly did not have his Tim boots on with the socks on. So clearly he did not know about traction. I'm just saying, dog, this was going to happen. The only way anyone would legitimately allow this to happen is if your D game was so good, you knew in the back of your mind, there's no one out there who could surpass me. But then that would be a psych, because there's always someone out there bigger, badder, richer, fatter, better good looking than you that exists. So eventually somebody would have came with the super slayer dragon knight dick that your wife would not have been able to really comprehend, and thus you would have ended up in the same situation. You know what is weird about this? It's probably his own biggest fear that came to realization, and then this is why it manifested itself of him getting a divorce. And they have a daughter too. Like, you guys are messy, bro.
Guess we're doing this today. Hey, Jason Love, I trusted you to pork my life. It seems like that cloud is getting to your head. It's talking real spicy, and I ain't really feeling it. Number one, the angle of the dangle is more important than the cubic of the cubic. That's number one. Number two, my D game, when I'm serving it, man, it's just like your mom's home cooking, because there's a special ingredient. It's called love. You ever heard of it? Number three, don't make me expose you.
Dude, this guy is hurting and down bad with these backlash comments, dude. You can just hear it in his voice and see it in his eyes that the man is defeated. Defeated like a dragon on the last stage of Dragon Age Origins, and you're about to hit him with the Super Slayer Dark Knight sword. Mans cannot take it, dude. His entire ego ethos as a man is destroyed. His masculinity was sapped from him like the Monstars on a Monday night.
And you know what I'm talking about. It can get real messy out here. Number four, you don't want problems moving around in these LA streets, because I can make that happen. I'm very well connected. And number five, you are officially blacklisted for smashing my wife again. Show some respect.
Lena just doesn't respect Adam anymore. She thinks he needs a hobby, even saying he acts like a 13-year-old, looking at his phone at parties.
Let me have any responsibilities because she doesn't trust me enough to handle them.
You're so helpless, so I'm not gonna have you help me with something where I feel like it's gonna take me double,
he's like a big
double
ass
the work.
kid.
I have very limited
I told
life
him the other day,
skills.
it's like dating a 13-year-old boy because he's like, can I stay home and play video games? I don't want to come. And then if he does come, he's on his phone in the corner the whole time, and I'm like, put your phone away, Adam. Talk to people. You know.
She does have to scold me to be more social around
like
the family.
What in the fuck? Bro, what is going on?
And one of the main things that she doesn't like about Adam is he's not handy, he makes his wife talk to the electrician, and he really just needs a hobby. Like, he used to be into BMX, but since Adam is like super old, he can't do that anymore. And that's understandable. Like, a dude of his old age, like, he could really hurt himself riding a bike, you know, doing tricks and all that.
I could picture her dating a much younger man, having, you know, a 25-year-old Eneli Chapa type under her arm. Myself, probably.
You just broke up with me in the future?
No,
Yes,
I'm sorry.
like-
I think I have an asexual future ahead of me. I think I'm going to become like a depressed tournament guy playing poker all day. Yeah.
If he could sit at home all day, he would just watch YouTube videos and play video games the whole day.
She told me the
That's
other
what
day
he'd
she
do.
thinks I'm becoming a hermit because, see, okay, she would be more attracted to me. This is one of my main conflicts in our relationship. She would be more attracted to me if I took on hobbies. Like, she was very attracted
What?
to the BMX part of my life when I'm outside doing something with my hands, getting dirty, hanging out with the boys, etc. Recently, I mentioned that I would kind of like to play guitar. I would like to learn to play guitar just because it's so outside of anything I've ever done that I feel like it would be an interesting challenge. And she loves that. She hates me sitting on the computer by myself watching podcasts, playing poker. That to her is very like, ew.
I want you to like get into carpenter work and like help me.
Dude, what is going on here, dude? This is a perfect example of women expect you to change and the men don't want the woman to ever change. This is the perfect example of that. Yes, you were out there flexing, doing all the hoo-nanny stuff on the motorbike, all that crazy stuff you were doing, but now it's come to a point where his girl is resenting every single action that he's doing. My God. My God, guys. Is this what it comes down to when, because at this point, that's just like the man was saying in the video, bro, she doesn't respect you anymore, bro. You're allowing your girl to get deep down by other people. It's like you don't even respect her. She's literally a reflection of everything that's going on inside of you. You don't respect her, so vice versa, she's not going to respect you anymore regardless. And the thing that always happens with most dudes is exactly what's going on right here. Is like they get the baddie or they get the girl that they've been going after for a while, and then they become complacent and lazy, and they stop progressing. They stop being the man that she fell in love with him for. Clearly, he's not BMXing anymore. He's not doing all the crazy cool things that Adam was doing before. And I will have to agree with that, bro. No jumper, adam22. He was a much cooler dude back in like 2018, 2017. Like it was cooler to see the no jumper rise happening, all the skateboarding stuff that was going on. He was just a cooler dude. But in the last couple of years, he's technically really lost himself, dude.
Let me build a cabinet.
So she wants you to do manly things.
Man, I don't care about that stuff. Like
just pay 'em.
she would love if I could just be like a chef.
Yeah.
I don't care.
So you figure she's gonna leave you for somebody that's good with their hands?
No, it's not even that. It's just like when the electrician guy comes and knocks on the door, he's like, hold on, let me get my wife. Whereas more people come and say, let me get my husband.
But I've never had to
That's
call
some
an
BS.
electrician in my whole life. I don't even know, like, I would
You don't know
like
the light switches, I know.
I would love for you sometime to just tell me, like, hey, there's this problem in the house. Can you take care of it? All those.
And you could just see the tension in the room. Allegedly, Wack had sex with Lena after doing this interview. So
What? Yo, y'all niggas are messy, bro. God damn.
So she berated Adam, argued on the podcast with him, and then banged another dude afterwards. The nail in the coffin is Adam straight up said, when we get divorced, not if we get divorced. So it's definitely gonna happen, even if it's not official yet. And whatever money he made by having her bang other guys is gonna be nothing compared to the child support he's gonna have to pay. Adam is gonna have to make payments till his daughter is 18. His career is definitely on the tail end. He's getting too old to do no jumper. I mean, the man is like 56. He definitely has symptoms of erectile dysfunction. You know, men of his advanced age experience great sexual decline. It's a normal thing, you know. And I'm surprised Point and Shoot isn't talking about this, but apparently he's being sued by Adam and this guy, Poetic Flacco, I think his name is. And Poetic Flacco made a 50-minute video about Point and Shoot where all he says is, did you know that Point and Shoot used to have a job before making YouTube videos? And that's pretty much all he said the whole video. Yeah, dude, you sure showed him. And I hate watching a 50-minute video where someone rambles and never gets to the point. Just tell me what happened already. And on that note, Adam predicted that when him and Lena get divorced, she's gonna leave him for a 25-year-old dude like NLE Choppa.
This man's literally manifested his entire downfall, bro. Words are the magic wands of this reality. Stop just saying anything, dude. Don't just proclaim random shit. Because most likely, the thing that you fear will most likely come to fruition because you're consistently creating this idea of it. Let's not get esoteric about this video, bro, because like this is crazy. It's funny because any man could have seen this happening years ago when all these headlines stopped popping up. Oh, Adam22's like is passing his wife around. It's like any man in their bright mind is like, yo, dude, this is a relationship heading for disaster.
Very specific. It's just too cringe, but let me know what y'all think. I'm out.
Oh, God.